Good morning, guys. Students, today we are talking and we start from our first topic of our syllabus of the cell biology. Okay, second paper. Cell biology. In 12th standard, all of you know that what is the cell biology. Cell biology is also called as the cytology, the branch which deals with the study of cells called the cytology or the cell biology. So in today's session we start from prokaryotic cell. There are mainly the two kind of the cell, prokaryotic cells and the eukaryotic cell. So pro means primitive. Pro, this is a prokaryotic. Pro, this word pro means the primitive, and karyotic means nucleus, means very the primitive type of nucleus, very basic type of nucleus, very basic type of nucleus. It means that there is a nucleus is only distributed in the cell cytoplasm. This is nucleus, so it distributed in cell cytoplasm. This nucleus does not bounded by the nuclear membrane, just as in case of the eukaryotic cell. There are mainly the two kind of the cell. First one is prokaryote and second one is eukaryote. In next session we will study about the eukaryotic cell, but student, today we are talking now what is a prokaryotic. So keep in mind, pro means primitive and karyotic means nucleus. So primitive type of nucleus means very basic type of nucleus, means the nucleus here distributed in the cell cytoplasm, not there is a nucleus is bounded by nuclear membrane, there is a no properly nucleolus, only basic type of nucleus. And the examples of this prokaryotic cell are very, it is a prokaryotic cells are very simple, small and the most primitive. In this cell nuclear material is not bounded by nuclear membrane. Organism like bacteria and the cyanobacteria. What is cyanobacteria? Cyanobacteria called the blue green algae, photosynthetic autotrophic bacteria, show the prokaryotic organization. The average diameter of bacterial cell is about 1 micrometer. The average diameter of bacterial cell is about the 1 micrometer. There are 4 forms of the bacteria. Cocci, then next one Bacilli, Vibrios and Spirilla, that show such kind of the prokaryotic cell. Cyanobacteria or blue green algae are photosynthetic prokaryotic bacteria. They may be filamentous, non-filamentous. Many cyanobacteria are the many cyanobacteria act as a biofertilizer. What is a biofertilizer, student? Biofertilizer, the fertilizer means the nitrogen fixing microorganism that act as a biofertilizer. Atmosphere contain 78% nitrogen, so that atmospheric nitrogen cannot use plant directly. Nitrogen is macronutrient for the growth and development of the plant body, but a plant depends upon some biofertilizer for the nitrogen. Plant absorb the atmospheric nitrogen and convert that plant absorb the atmospheric nitrogen and convert that nitrogen into nitrate, convert that nitrogen into the nitrogenous compound, that is a nitrate, and that supplied nitrate to the plant body. And this nitrogen fixation takes place in specialized thick wall cell, that is a biofertilizer. In 12th standard you are know about this biofertilizer. So many cyanobacteria act as a biofertilizer, and best common example of the prokaryotic cell are bacteria, that is cyanobacteria. You say blue green algae. Why this? What is the silent feature of this cyanobacteria? It is photosynthetic autotrophic bacteria which contain the chlorophyll and which absorb the atmospheric nitrogen and converted that nitrogen into nitrate, and nitrate are supplied to plant body because nitrogen is macronutrient for the growth and development of the plant body, but plant cannot use atmospheric nitrogen directly, so it depends upon some biofertilizer. Okay, so motile bacteria possess one or more fine thread like appendages called the flagella, and flagella act as a locomotory organ in case of the bacteria flagella. Then in some cases there is a cilia, in some cases there is a pili, in some cases there is a fimri. So all these are the characteristic feature of these prokaryotic cells. So keep in mind, student, I will show one diagram here. This is a one flowchart or just basic terminology fundamentals regarding the prokaryotic cell, and this from this diagram you will study it very well in very few minutes. The prokaryotic cell shows the following structure. It consists of the cell envelope. It consists of the cell envelope. So cell envelope, it consists of the three basic layer, namely glycocalyx, cell wall, and the cell membrane or the plasma membrane. And together these three layer called as the cell envelope. Understand? Then next one is, what are the glycocalyx? So glycocalyx, this is a glycocalyx. It is the outermost layer made up of the macromolecules. Macro means which having, not macro. I use word here macro, not micro, having high molecular weight, which helps in adhesion of bacteria. Some bacteria have loose sheath called slim layer. Others may have thick and tough covering called the capsule. The slim layer and capsule are made up of polysaccharides and they may contain protein. Understand? What are the features of this glycocalyx? It is the outermost layer made up of macromolecules, which help in adhesion of bacteria. Some bacteria here, these glycocalyx are smooth loose sheath known as slim layer, and in some they contain the thick and tough covering called the capsule. In some there is a slim layer means smooth, and there is a tough layer called the capsule. Slim layer and the capsule are made up of polysaccharides and may contain the proteins. The next part is cell wall. So what are these cell wall? It is present just below the glycocalyx. It provides definite shape and gives strong structural support. Chemically, the cell wall is made up of the peptidoglycan. Chemically, this cell wall is made up of the peptidoglycans or murin in eubacteria, and in some pseudopeptidoglycan in the archibacteria. These are the different groups of the bacteria. The cell wall of different bacteria show different type of reactions in Gram stain. What is a Gram stain? The bacteria which take the Gram stain called a Gram positive, it is a type of the stain, and those do not take a stain, that is called a Gram negative. Okay. And third one is the cell membrane or the plasma membrane. So it is the innermost covering of the cell envelope, chemically composed of lipid and protein. Chemically, it is cell membrane is composed of the lipid and the protein. Plasma membrane separate the interior of the cell from the environment, which act as a barrier and which helps in intercellular communications. Bacterial plasma membrane is the site for critical metabolic process like respiration, photosynthesis, synthesis of the lipids and cell wall constituent. The membrane also which contain the many receptor, and that receptor that helps in bacteria to detect the chemicals and respond to that chemicals in their surrounding. So this is the three parts that are included under cell envelope. Are you getting my point, students? Prokaryotic means, pro means primitive, and the karyotic means nucleus. Means very primitive type of nucleus. There is a bacteria, cyanobacteria, that is blue-green algae that show the prokaryotic cell, and that prokaryotic cell there is a nucleus is not bounded by nuclear membrane, and that nucleus is only distributed in the cell cytoplasm, and it consists of the following part. First one is there is a cell envelope. Cell envelope consists of three parts such as glycocalyx, cell wall and cell membrane. Second is cytoplasm. So now start the second part is a cytoplasm. So then here, what are the cytoplasm? Cytoplasm is a semi-fluid ground substance or matrix present inner to the cell membrane. It contains a variety of organic and inorganic substances. It contains the variety of organic and inorganic